there in my shadow, to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine. That's your way. You always walked a step behind.
How did I get where I am today? So a lot of help. Nobody gets anywhere by themselves. Trust me. Nobody does. So I asked, like I said, I asked a lot of questions. I put myself in the arena where I wanted to be. If you want to be a math teacher, you got to take a lot of math classes. If you want to be an actor, you should take a lot of acting classes. You put yourself in the arena in which you want to perform. That's what I would say. Yes, sir.
See, I was the one with all the glory, while you were the one with all the strength. Yes, you were. Only a face without.
I ain't talking about your grandfather. I'm talking about what size pants do you wear? Is anybody hearing me? So, if a daddy's in the house, guys are not going to do all that violent stuff because who the stuff is guy in the house? And if you're going to act a fool, you got to take me on first. Right? Then the other thing is, a guy cannot talk crazy to his mama when there's a daddy in the house.
That's right.
Why? So listen, one of the effects of fatherlessness think that they need to prove their manhood by being violent and tough and talking loud and crazy. Y'all feel me? So guys that ain't put in check by a daddy, they likely to do anything. They have no boundaries. They everything. Now please understand, if I was doing a girl summit, I'd talk about how men talk about women. They who? Women be tripping. Come here. Come here. This is where you get your money. Come here. Yeah, come here. Hurry up! Hurry up! I need you, come up here. I need you to look out in the audience and think if that's a good thing to say. Just look around. Look at the back, look. Oh! Okay, sir, who are you talking about?
We got a microphone right there.
It's your time, dude. Bring it out!
I guess, mindset. I don't have the same opportunities you had, maybe as the kid sitting next to me, right? My mom is not here, or my dad's not here. A lot of these people don't understand what I'm going through because my situation is different. I can't be anything like the kid next to me has an opportunity to be something. Is that true?
Well, you're talking to someone who didn't have any opportunities, really. I didn't have opportunities. The opportunities you're speaking of, I created through prayer and positioning myself to where I wanted to be. I think we have, just like this gentleman asked, I think we have to place ourselves in the arena in which we want to perform. And if you don't think you're in that arena already, if you think because you don't have a mom, you don't have a father, you don't have this or that, then you have the ability to find that out in what we want to do. I would make lists of all the things that I've ever wanted to do, all the places I've ever wanted to travel. You know, I don't care how minute or how grandiose. I would make lists of everything I've ever wanted to do. And if you have 30 things on that list and only 2 are realistic to you that you find out are realistic, then you're cool. But if you don't ever make a list and write down what's in your mind, what happens is a great thing. When you have something in your mind, it's a thought. When you put it down, it's no longer a thought. It's into action. And that lets your mind know and your soul know that it's going to happen. So you do that, that's the first thing you do. The rest is up to you. You got to follow through with that. So I didn't have the opportunities. I don't know what opportunities would mean. You know, I didn't have any opportunities, and I was very insecure.
I never once heard you complain. No. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. I could fly higher than an eagle. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause you are the wind beneath my wings. It might have appeared to go unnoticed, but Daddy, 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 I've got it all right here in my heart. Yes, I
Lesson on branding real quick. When you brand something, it actually means that you own something. Branding started, they used to brand their animals and their cattle. And when they would brand their cattle and their animals, we got all this stuff in our heads, and we're consuming all of these things, but how many of us in here have made a brand? Sometimes these companies pump all of this money into advertising because they understand your brain more than you do. The reason they will spend $3 million for a 30-second commercial is because they understand how your brain works. But guess what? If we got to the point where we understood how our brain works, somebody in this room could be the next Steve Jobs.
I know the truth. I know you know the truth about it. I know you know the truth now. I would be nothing, nothing without you. Did you ever know you're my hero? Yeah, yeah. You're everything I would like to be. You're a part of me. You're a part of me. I could fly higher than an eagle. Oh, 'cause you are the wind beneath the old man's wing. One more time, yeah, one more time. You are the wind beneath my wing, my wing. So Daddy, I remember you up on the stage singing your song,
and just give them the choice. So you make the right choice. And like I told him, I can tell you everything I want to say. Because the word of God was true.
Now, if you notice, I'm just talking about homicide. I'm not talking about dropouts. I'm not talking about kids involved in drugs. I'm not talking about jail sentences, where where we populate more than any race in the world for incarceration in jails today.
That's why I used to take you and your brothers on the road. I used to carry y'all along. But now I'm glad we can stand up and sing it together now. Hey, hey, hey. meant to go unnoticed, I know that. No, it didn't, Daddy. But some